We'll play it after. All right, stream. Let's do a quick TLR on this map before we start. I'll upload this to my channel as well, so you guys get dibs on this. But I'm just gonna do a TL. You can get a match now, okay? I'm just gonna do like a. I'm gonna go over this map I did over earlier. All right, let's get this started. Actually, let's do something real quick so I know when to do this and do that. Okay. Alright, let's get this going. So we can see that we're playing vV. I'm going to raid. Get this going off a break. As you can see, I'm going to have my original class setup. Most people know this break by now, but a lot of people don't play against it right away. So as you see, Burns gets killed by the truck blowing up. Placer the first one I saw do this, so I decided to copy as it was. I felt like it was a really good strat. From here, I didn't get a call that the player was dead at the rock, so I was million why I went back for him. So here we have full control of that the ring. I'm going to stay alive, trying to get some shots on some players. Kill on maybe two-piece there. That two-piece maybe closer streak, so I'm going to call out and Mer's going to play with me here. Mer's actually going to run up and bait. Even if he dies here, it's good for me because he's going to make him shoot at him. So there you go. I get the first kill, I get my first set of streaks, and then I'm 1 kill away from my full streaks now. So really a good start for our team. I think someone else has streaks actually, if I remember correctly. I think Proof's actually going to get streaks on this, so someone, whatever. Now we've seen him rotating through the middle of the map. Here we're a bit slow. Whoever's in the ring, we probably should have rotated back as well, but he's going to cut through middle to try and get some kills. Actually, he dies, and we're still getting laundry spawns though, so every kill trade at this point is a good trade. So I'm going to try and stay ring, get my war machine here, try and bait this last kill and display. I'm actually going to put myself in a bad situation here, but I still get the kill on sure shot, and I get my war machine, which is huge. A huge start to the map. As you see, I started, what did I start? 6-1. So a great start. We're up 38-3. Whoops. Now too fast. I'm not fast moving stuff. Okay, we're good now. So as I saw a player that killed me just a second ago push through laundry, being nifty, I decided to rotate back and make sure that we kept the back of the spawn. Since we started with a lead at this point, the other team is kind of forced to go for scrappy time or push all together spawn. So with one player pushing laundry, I played the safe route. And I went back on just to make sure that nothing was going to push it out. So now my job is to watch from the door. No one was money there. I was in pizza. I didn't have any idea of them being money. So we have a 56-5 lead. This is the only reason I'm pushing middle off this side right here. I'm going to try. I probably should have ran straight through at that point. I probably shouldn't have cut through middle, but I did anyways. And now I'm going to get a bad spawn, which is really bad for my team. Now we have 3 down. That was a bad play on my part. I should have probably ran straight through ring. Not care about. I probably ended up being shot in the back anyways, but at the end of the day, the right play would have been to push through for spawns. There's 25 seconds left on the hill. Some of my teammates are still fighting for the hill, so if I can somehow make a play on the rotation, that's going to either give myself team better spawns for the next hill, or either make me spawn back and die, but my team's still going to have the last time of that hill. So with that being said, the last player we knew that was around our base where it was money, so we killed him, and now I'm going to start pushing through middle. The important note, the thing here to break on the map, I don't know if I can put little squares. I'm not sure if I can do that, but anyways, the top right and the top left side of your screen are the 2 important parts of your map. You want to control both sides to break the hill and the spawns. So the important thing is if you're pushing through zig, always go through river side, try and get the river. If you're pushing through the river, always get river. And if you're pushing through red, you can either decide to push through gym or go through the front of the blue car and try and cut off the river. But the most important thing when you're spawning ring is to cut off river. That's your main point of contest. Like the top left side of your screen right now is the main point of contentions to get the spawns for the hill. Until you have a player that gets control of that river side, you're never going to get good time on the hill. You're going to maybe trade kills, but you're never fully going to have control of that hard point. So as you see here, I'm going to try pushing down middle. I'm going to try and get away pushing river here. As you can see, I'm not even caring about the hill. My play right now is to push river. So my teammate gets a kill on river. At this point, every opponent that we have is going to start spawning out. You see the player we just killed is going to spawn all the way on the bottom right side of your screen because they have no spawn control. So now it's our team to make a strong push for this hard point and try and get the kills on the hill and therefore get the counter. Here I get the kill on that player. I'm about to double up on streaks even. It really burns off choked a bit there, but regardless, my team has full map control at this point. We have the spawns, 30 seconds left to this hard point. We're going to do what we can to hold this as much as we can. Here I'm going to pull out my war machine. Since I don't really want to run across the hill yet, we don't have control of the middle of the map, which is actually where I'm going to get burned by here. Burned by my burns off, little pun. But regardless, they focus this hard point. As you can see, we can't really see it there, but they have 3 guys on this hard point. So they're down 50 points, and they're focusing 3 guys for 25 seconds at a hill. One of my teammates was across the map, so my team's going to get good spawn for the next hard point. So now it's up to us to control this side. The main point of focus when you're rotating early with 20 seconds left towards the laundry spawn is to control towards basketball hill is to control laundry. Laundry is the main point of contention. Whatever you do, if you have top control, pretty much top control is what you want to have. But every time you have top control, if you spawn on the back middle, the bottom side of your map right now, I can't really see what I'm pointing at. But regardless, where nobody is right now, the back middle where the CTF flag is, you're normally going to spawn there when you have top control. But always have a player bump through laundry. That's the key point. That's the key thing to do when you're holding those spawns. Because if you don't do that and you're killing people river, they're going to spawn front laundry. And that's when you're most prompt to lose your spawn control and be screwed. So here I took a few shots. I decided not to jump out river because I felt like a player could be there, so I decided to play it slow. I'm going to just camp the corner and try and peek, try and use the position I have to my advantage. Like you see, I'm ultraing really hard. I spot a player, so I'm going to try and challenge him out, and I get the good shots here on Nifty and get the kill, which is really important. We get kitchen control. I spot a guy coming middle, so now I'm going to look at river. You can see on my map, one of my teammates just killed a guy at laundry, so I literally do not have to worry at laundry. Right now, the two main point of contentions are going to be kitchen and laundry, which is the main points that we have to watch. So I'm going to try and help my team. Since nobody on my team is watching river, I try to get a quick peek on it. I wasn't expecting someone to have an AR at Tiki, but they did have an AR, so I die immediately. So as you can see, I'm going to spawn up top middle. The play I was talking about earlier, to bump laundry is important, but as you can see, I still have one of my teammates laundry, so I do not have to worry about it right now. Right now, my main focus is cutout or kitchen. So this is a bit of an iffy decision to make because you really can't tell where they're going to be coming out of. So the important thing is, if I die going cutout, I'm going to lose spawns. If I go kitchen, I get a kill, I can come back and watch my cutout afterwards. So I'm going to try and play the timing and try and get kitchen control off this play. Here, I get a good kill on sure shot. My teammate died on laundry, so I turn around and I try and cut him off. As I die, you're going to see I'm going to spawn, I spawn red ring here. So that's a bad spawn for me. As you can see, they're pushing, they got split spawns. Or actually, no, the guy killed laundry and they were spawning river. So as you can see, they have full control of the top side of the map. So right now, I was going to try to call a streak. But one of my teammates is already trying to streak with Scufy, so he's going to streak as my teammates are doing all because we get 4 down really good. Since one of my teammates is river and I push through middle, they're going to spawn laundry. As you can see, all 4 of them spawn laundry. So at this point, my main focus is to try and cut them from pushing kitchen and back laundry. Here I'm a bit greedy. I try and challenge there. I probably should have waited and just watched the front and let my teammates kind of like focus the backside. But I was able to call out at least 2 guys being top. But that was a bit greedy on my part. I probably should have just stayed kitchen and played it slower. So with 26 seconds left on this hardpoint, with all 4 of my opponents being a top, it's really important for me to actually help my team hold this hardpoint because the main point of contention right now is going to be the hill. The other team is kind of not going to the other team is not going to rotate because they spawn so close to the hill. They're going to try going for that time because they're down right now. So if my team can get this full 20, I have streaks for this next hardpoint. So technically, we can go for the scrappy time and not have a good rotation and be able to break the hill just because I have the score streaks. I believe Scufy still has a Hellstorm or another streak as well. So as I felt my team was good to hold that, I actually backed off and tried to hold middle and get to middle. Since the player was money, if I would have ran up river, I most likely would have died to that guy. So instead, I tried to be productive and push the middle. But Burnsoff got a 2-piece on us, which was good for him and his team. But we're going to end up spawning ring, which is actually really good for us. So I'm going to push the ring. We saw Burns pushing through the red, so we get big 3 kills here. Now they're still spawning up top, so my teammates are able to call that out. We didn't see the guy spawning behind us in red, so now I'm in an iffy position. Now I have a guy in red behind me. I have a guy in ring that that killed one of my teammates, and then there's gonna be them pushing from kitchen because we knew they were spawning up top. So it's really important to try and not be undecisive in this situation. If I sit in the corner on a hard point, I'm most likely gonna die. So I decided to make a play and just push an area to the hill. So as you see, I look pillars really quick. Then there you go. Exactly what I was talking about. I did exactly what I should have been doing. I was undecisive. As soon as I looked pillars, I should have just come into pillars or go to kitchen as soon as I didn't see anything pillars. You have to be aggressive on one area of the map if you're stuck in ring or stuck in square on the middle square with none of your teammates around. If you don't do that, 90% of the time you're gonna give a shot on the back or the side. So, and it's kind of a guess. It's not really anything you can do that's like a good decision. It's more of a decision that's going to end up either going well or going wrong. But in that situation, you don't have a choice to make that kind of decision. So here we have I'm going to call my streaks now. I'm going to use my lightning. I call there's 2 on the hard point, 1 kitchen, 1 ring. Here, since my square streaks, I call most of my streaks on the square. I call 2 of my streak on square, and I call 1 on the ring. So I knew that the ring player was going to move either towards our side or backing up. So that's the reason why I went to ring and tried to ensure that player was going to die. And since he might have tried to dodge my streak. So here I call out 2 kitchen. I get the first kill. My team should be able to trade kills there, but Wolf got a big 2-piece, so we're ended up not trading the kills so well. Here I pushed the ring. I tried to push the ring quickly off spawn, but ended up getting picked. As you guys were looking at me, so Proof gets a really good health stormer, gets 2 kills. It's really big for us, so I'm not to push the home, and we're gonna be able to, should be able to try and hold this hill. But there, I challenged the kitchen guy because I knew I was alone on hill. If you look at where my team's out on the map, I didn't know if he was. I was banking on him being weak, but because my teams are spawning on both sides, that means the other team's in the middle of the side of the map. So either they are ring or coming up open stairs. So if the only way I'm going to get out of this situation is by killing this kitchen guy really quick and trying to run away somehow, which is most likely not going to happen. But that's the play I try to make, and I end up getting killed right away. But here, as you can see, one of my teammates is laundry side. He's doing a good job of staying alive in the back. Proved he gets a kill on that. So I decided to go through middle to try and make him spawn open. Every kill I'm going to get pushing middle side of the map.
We have a match.
Do we? Okay. Can you, how long for when is it?
10.
Okay. Then I got 10 more minutes. Give me a minute, I'm almost done with this map.
Wow.
Okay, you want me to stop? I'll stop.
No, I kicked out of my S&D game because I came to party, that's why.
Okay. I'm sorry guys, bad interference, but let's keep it going. So, there I just died square. I'm going to spawn back laundry where my teammate, back CTF flag where my teammate was. Here I call out the guy laundry, which is really important for me to kill this guy right now. I'm going to play a bit patient here. I kind of risked it. He could have jumped out the window and possibly caused bad things with my teammates. As you see, I was trying to focus that guy down and die. That was my fault at that point because I should have been going straight for that player, but I saw him with a B2-3R, so I was really scared that he would just jump out and challenge me. But we still getting a kill, and now my team's getting favorable spawns, and we're pushing through. So here I get a call out. I got a call out through middle square, so I decided to look at pillars and got the kill as well. Now I'm going to push through, and now my teammate, I believe Merc in this situation, is close to streaks. So this is the situation that we had. At football. This situation we had earlier.
Give me a bag.
Okay. This situation we had earlier where I'm going to be banging for him at this point. As you see, I'm nowhere near streaks. So I'm going to try pushing down. I went top red instead of dry red for the simple reason that they smoked it. So I decided to push shots on Burns off. Didn't get the kill, but Murray picks up the kill. And now it's his play to try and get the streaks on. I don't think he ends up getting them, but regardless. Here here at this point, I remember this play specifically. I spawned like back middle. That means there's a guy laundry 90% of the time. If your teammates are controlling laundry and there's none of your teammates and you don't spawn back laundry, that means there's a guy there. So here I didn't make a good play. I didn't call it to my teammates and I pushed ring. That was 2 bad mistakes on my part. I should have been going back laundry. Now you see my team's kind of spawning spread out across the map. So instead I went pillars and now I'm going to spawn across the map. So that was a really bad series of decisions on my part. I should have been going back laundry, help my team out as soon as I knew a player was there. But instead I was kind of banking on them. I was playing greedy. I was banking on them getting the kill and then pushing through middle ring, which didn't happen. So with 16 seconds left on this hard point, I'm going to go rotate and try and help my teammate control the back laundry, which is going to be the main point of protection. And here I get a quick kill on Nifty. Here I'm going to play this aggressive because it's not something people would expect. So as you see, I picked up Wolf there, unexpecting of me pushing him. So I'm just going to try to play really kind of like control here. One of my teammates here made a bad decision of pushing back laundry with me. And whoever's behind me on the map right now shouldn't be there. At this point, I'm controlling laundry. I'm far up laundry. At this point, if I die, it's not the end of the world because I'm going to spawn back rock and I'm going to be able to rotate back and try and kill that player. But because we're not putting enough focus on the middle side of the map, if they don't push laundry at this point, we have 2 guys, 2 out of 4 players focusing laundry, which as you can see, not one of our opponents is pushing that point on the map. So my team is playing 2v4 right now. Whoever's in kitchen was playing 1v3 practically. So that was really not that great a decision there. And I was I'm not sure if it was miscommunication or not. I can't really remember, but regardless. I get a big 2 kills here, and as you see, and on top of that, we lost spawns because we gave up river control because one of our players, we only had like 2 guys holding middle and river. So, and that was just a really bad series of events again. And we allowed them to get a lot of points on this hard point and spawn control, which allows them to come back into the game. So right now, there's 33 seconds left. I decided not to push the back. I'm going to try and force my way through the front with a war machine. I'm going to get the first kill, but I get traded. So I'm going to keep pushing this. This is one of the main situations I feel like a war machine is useful on this map. It's not really useful at any really other place on the map. So here I'm going to get 1 kill. I'm going to get 3 kills here, which is really good for me and my team. And my teammate's Proofy picks up the last kill. So here I'm going to give up on it. I'm going to try rotating. I'm going to try cutting him off, pushing ring. I'm here to catch a guy ring, but Nifty just runs through my shit and kills me, which is always happens with Nifty, but regardless. So here I call out that I got River for my team. So my teammate that was originally watching River from the hard point ends up stopped watching it. There's actually a guy River, which is really risky, but regardless, it's not his play to get that. So I'm going to come back behind the guy River. I'm going to kill him. And and then we get full map control, and now we are prompt to get a good amount of time in this hard point. So here, I'm gonna peek river. I'm actually spotted a guy river, so I'm gonna try to find him really sneaky, and it's sure shot. I get the kill on him. If that was an important kill, if I would have died, my team would have lost river spawn. So it's always important to focus on river. There's always going to be having to be a guy at river. So as you see, I'm trying to push up. I'm just making sure no one's trying to flank my team through river. And my team's going to keep getting river spawn. So at this point, they should be able to trade effectively. If they don't trade effectively, then that's really just our play. That's like us not making plays. Basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So here I get stunned with 25 seconds left. I spot two guys pushing through the middle of the map. They're putting a lot of emphasis on this hard point, which is really not good for them. But I mean, they are down by like 60 at this point, so they kind of need to make plays. But at this point, all we need to do is break B-ball once, and this game's going to be over. Reloading. So we're going to do what we can to break this. I'm going to rotate through laundry. Really important to push laundry off the break on this rotation from garage to basketball. Identified. What I was saying earlier is always control laundry. If you don't control laundry, I spot a guy here. I'm going to try and get the kill on him. It's going to take me a little bit to get killed, but I'm eventually going to get it. I'm not sure why he stopped challenging me. I guess he was a bit scared. But here, my team is actually pushing with me at laundry, so I decided to go up top and get a different angle on it. So I spot my opponent there. We get the kill. Now we have three guys pushing top. Now this is where I'm going to call my Hellstorm. At this point, whoever's cut out needs to be playing aggressive. This is the play where I'm going to be like pretty much making everyone hide on the hard point. So, and even outside the hard point. So they're going to be scared. At this point, they're playing scared. So this is where, as soon as you call a streak on this map when you're pushing basketball, you have to be aggressive on the hard point. It should be a given at this point that whoever's calling a streak can't call it anywhere else but near the hut on the hill or river if you're holding top. Unless there's a guy top, then you call it out of it, obviously. But like, it's really important to push through while your streak's going down. So this is the problem with my team right now. If you look at my team, everyone's not moving. Everyone's just really scared. We have one guy pushing through back stairs, while we should have at least two guys pushing on the hard point, which we didn't do. Someone went kitchen, we had a guy cut out, and then we had a guy pushing through back stairs, which is really not good for us. So right now, everything's banking on one guy pushing through back stairs, and Karma ends up dying to that. So that was really not a good play on our part, and now we're giving him a chance to rotate back to actually be aggressive on the hard point without us being close to breaking it. But we ended up breaking it anyways with 20 seconds left, which ended up being enough. If the game was really closer, it could have cost us the game, which is really the problem on that play. So
we're winning this fight.
At this point, the game's pretty much over. There's like 11 seconds left at this hard point. I'm just gonna play it through just so you guys can see. I ended up getting like what, 40 something kills in this map.
Hellstorm.
That was a pretty good map for me. Really good slang wise, obviously. Always good to get kills.
Hostiles have the hard
for my
point.
team. And yeah.
Hard point
So yeah, let's do like a Q&A about the map. Let's do it for the last 20 seconds or so. So if I see a good question or two, I'll try and answer them about the map. If I get questions about any decisions I made this map, if you guys want to ask, I'll answer.
On your feet.
For those that are watching the YouTube video, I'm waiting for a question on the stream. There's not much I can talk about the rest of this game, but yeah. It doesn't seem like there's much more except that Optic's bigger than you. So apparently, apparently Optic's bigger than me. So yeah, stream. That was a map. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was a 42 kill and 24 deaths, 7 kills, 15 defense. Pretty good all-around map, if you ask me. Especially raid, probably one of my worst SD or hardpoint maps. Probably like it's like a hit or miss. If I get the positions to play for kills, I'll get the kills, but I rarely get in those situations. I need to work on that probably to get my my hardpoint game better on this map. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah. That's going to be it for today's video on today's TLR Live comp. Hope you guys enjoyed this.